Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Object 261, it's a Tier 10 Soviet SPG. It's located on the north spawn of Hinterland. This is a grand battle and it's under the command of the Bassman from Hell. And he's in action again. Now, as usual with all these replays, I don't think War Games noticed, but the engine sounds appear to be switched off right at the start of the battle. They don't cut in until slightly later during the game, and then you suddenly hear them. Kind of disconcerting because you're actually expecting to hear the engine sounds, but you don't. You're hearing the loading sounds. That was a shell going into the breach. He's got an 18cm howitzer with a 25.2 second reload time. It'll do 900 alpha, penetrating 45mm of armor, and has got a burst radius of 10 meters. So this is one of the better tier 10 Artys. I rather like this one. In fact, I like this one much better than the others, even though the Conqueror gun carriage has got a much bigger splash radius. So it's a grand battle. He's got 30 opponents and 15 minutes to win the game. Rounds out in the FV4005. Lands near him, but not on him. The EBR did spot the guy originally. Oh, now he did take some damage. And the rounds are now starting to hit that guy hard, and he's out the game. It was an M48 Patton that actually got the kill shot, and that's the first kill of the game. But the Bassman's going to be very active. Now, the thing about this Arty is that it does fire its rounds rather quickly. You don't get a whole lot of ammunition to play with to start with, only 20 rounds. He's elected to have 15 of standard HE and 5 of premium. And he's more than likely going to get through all of those shells before this battle's concluded. The Object 261 was designed based on the hull of an IS-7. Oh, that was a bit of a hasty snapshot, and it didn't really work because it hit the building, didn't go anywhere near the target, which was an Object 705A. I think he's going to get it right this time. Nope. Choosing which of his targets he wants to go for. The thing about playing Arty is really sometimes is you just need to hit as many targets as you can, especially the ones that are actually threatening your teammates at any one time, but you also want to go after some of the ones which are the most dangerous ones. Tanks that can do a lot of damage if they're let loose. So that FV4005, yes, that was a priority target when it first came into sight. The 705As also, because they've got a very big gun and lots of armor. He's looking around for more targets, and he's shaking his reticule because I think he's having a bit difficulty trying to get the aim to match on target. He's going for Jaegeru, rounds out, long shot, direct hit, 226, nice bit of stun, and he got a critical hit as well. The EBR seems to be going very slowly. I think he's been badly damaged by stun, and the batch at 155.58 finishes him off. In fact, there's 2 Artys in that area, but he's not stopping to deal with those. Nope, he's got pressing matters to do with this T-57 Heavy, and he gets a lovely hit on that guy just before he's killed. Okay, that 705, or one of the 705s has turned up. And he's now engaging our T-57 Heavy, who actually does die eventually to the 705. Almost ready to shoot. Oh, that one went up, blew the turret off. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off, you know, not the turret. Oh dear, no, that's really bad. Bassman will get that joke. Okay, Wizzy 111 Model 5A, which is a tier 10 Chinese heavy tank, departing the area to the right, but no, he's decided to go for that group of heavy tanks altogether. They're all tier 10s, and of course when you can get 3 tanks altogether, yes, you hit them because you might be able to do damage to more than one tank at the same time. He fires a snapshot in at the 705, gets a hit, damages the 277 alongside him. That was a useful shot, that one. He stunned 3 tanks, and the 705 was taken out eventually by our T-92. He's already used 8 rounds, some of them premium. And they've got a 4 tank advantage on the enemy at the moment. Our guys seem to be going down the east flank of the map. Oh, there's a nice target to aim for. The Progetto 65. He fires a snapshot in. Oh, beautiful kill! Shows that he's an expert player, because when you see something like that, he says, sees a target, snap, gone, and the enemy's out the game. Just like that. He's busily trying to hit as many as he can. Waiting for the reload to hit the Model 5A. Will he get back into cover? Yes, he does get into cover, but he does take a round for 274. And the baseman's now just short of 2k of actual damage and over 2k of stun assist. So he is motoring when it comes to the amount of damage he's doing, but still a long way from the battle being over. We're only up to sort of like halfway point now, really. 7 tank advantage on the enemy though, and the 277 dies, making it an 8 tank advantage now. So the enemy are suffering under this crippling fire. That was a shot right into the rear of the E3. That guy's not a happy bunny at this moment. No, he's out the game. He's back in the garage as well. It sorts the men from the boys when you get this sort of play. The good players will say, I'll have that, bang, gone. Just like that, just like Bassman did. He's now looking around and, well, he's had to look further afield to actually get a target, and he's settled on an FP4201 Chieftain. And in fact, there's a T110E4 there as well. He goes for that guy because he's stationary, and he actually hits a Centurion Action 10 that's actually behind the guy. And these guys are now starting to take lots of damage, so he's picking up oodles of stun assist. Oodles. I mean, he's nearly just shy of 5k of stun assist now. Oh, another hit there. Takes out the Gorilla 15, I think that was. And he's now going for Jaegeru with low hit points on the other side of the battlefield. Works out where the guy's going. He's backing off. Long flight time for the shell. Kills the Jaegeru. That's his second kill of the game. So on this side, we've just got this Chieftain. There is a T110E4 nearby, but he's actually selected to go for a Foch, who's pumping out his rounds after his magazine's loaded. Rounds out on him. Long flight time. Direct hit. And he's been stunned now, and he's taking damage. One more shot. Yeah, he's gone as well now. He's now up to 5.7k of actual stun assist and 2.7k of actual damage. This is going to be a monster battle for him. The 261 really can be very effective if you use it like this. Hit as many enemy tanks as you can, be as much of a help as you can to your teammates. It really does have a massive effect upon the game. Switching back to the flank with the Chieftain. Got a Centurion Action tank retreating and trying to get a shot on that Chieftain if we can. Almost loaded. He's on the move. He stopped. Okay, so he stopped from the Object 140. Round goes in. And the Chieftain's down. A Wizzy 113 GFT in the distance. He's taking a lot of fire. This is the last standard HE round that the baseman's got. There's only 3 enemies left though, and there's one of them. And it's the Batchat 155-58. Make it pay. Rounds out. Oh, he's dead before the shell lands. And it did hit the target, so he would have got that kill. We're now just looking for the Wizzy 113 GFT. And I believe they've got an Object 261 as well. That 113's gone. So it's just the Object 261 now. Baseman's loaded a premium round. That's all he's got left. 3 rounds left. And we've still got 5 minutes on the battle to go. Well, 6 minutes nearly. And there he is. Dials in, rounds out. And the guy's dead before the shell arrives. But it would have been a kill. In fact, all the Arty would have got that guy as well. So it's a nice victory there for Bassman on Hinterland. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. It's an Ace Tanker! Not just any old Ace Tanker. This one is his first in the Object 261. You got the scrolls underneath. You only get that the first time. So congratulations to the Bassman from Hell He managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 19. He also got a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by other teammates. And his win rate from the battle was 3,759, which is Super Unicum standard. And as I said during that battle, he was firing as many targets as he could, and just look, you have to scroll the page to see all the targets he struck. He was trying to use every shell he could to hit the enemy, and he was sometimes hitting more than one tank at the same time by splashing 2 of them. Let's have a look at team score. Didn't get the highest damage in the game. We actually had a T110E4 on our team, Chris 911, who got 6,347 hit points of damage. That guy was really going for it with his 155mm gun. The next high scorer was the GWE100, who got 4,238 hit points from his 21cm gun. And the it's the T110E4 on the enemy team, who then got the next highest with 4,411. But Bassman managed to get 3,350, which is still very, very good score. But it was the stun assist that got him the Ace Tanker in the end. I think you'll find. And when it came to kills, we can see that 4 kills went to the E4, 3 kills went to the Jaegeru, 2 kills went to Bassman, alongside the FV4005, the Patton, the T92 HMC, and the E5 on his own team. The E5 managed to get a steel wall. And on the enemy team, only 1 tank managed to get more than 1 kill, and that was their batch at 155.58. When it came to base XP, he got 2nd place because the E4 did 1,208 base simply by the sheer amount of damage he managed to accumulate. Bassman got 1,162, which was enough for an Ace Tanker, and 1,048 went to the GWE100, and I'm sure that he was probably close to an Ace Tanker as well. Let's have a look at detail. 18 shots fired, so we only had 2 rounds left in the mag at the end of the game. 6 direct hits, no penetrations, but 17 splash. Damage of 3,350 hit points, all of it done at more than 300 meters. He damaged 13 of the enemy, killed 2, so that's a huge difference. 11 tank difference, which is one of the reasons why he got the Confederate. 6,801 hit points of stun assist off 15 stuns, and that's why he got the Ace Tanker, because he hit so many of the enemy and his teammates were able to take them down very easily after he struck them, and that earned him an ace. Well done. 98,529 credits on a premium count, and after ammunition resupply, even though he fired 3 premium rounds during the game, he still ended up with a profit of 47,229 credits to take away. 1,743 XP, no multipliers, and that's all the experience he took away. But oh, that must have been a joy to get the Ace Tanker at last after all that trying, after pushing it time and time again, and getting so many good battles. He had a recent battle, actually, if you check in our library of videos, just recently, in the past few days, we did a video where he played the Object 261 and narrowly missed out simply because his teammates just wouldn't spot who was in the gap. But on this one, he really did it. He actually used the Grand Battle to its best of its potential by hitting any enemy tank he could see, and even getting nice little snapshots in to smack the enemy and pick up easy kills like that Progetto and the Jaegeru. Some really good snapshots on those 2 guys. So very well done there, Bassman. Congratulations on your Ace Tanker. And if you enjoyed this replay, please give the video a like, do subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.